So Figueiredo's going to fight Moreno. They're going to do a trilogy. And I'll tell you, I was very surprised by the outcome of the last contest. I did not think Moreno would win. Not only did he win, he won every second. He won the world championship. I think that he overperformed. And that's only going to be a question of, is that a springboard and it takes him to a next level, or did he achieve and he's going to dip a little bit? Every athlete that has success has to go through that, but that wasn't what surprised me the most. What surprised me the most of that fight is there was little to no talk by Figueiredo and his camp to get to a trilogy fight. In fact, Figueiredo, who has a very hard time, Figueiredo really struggles to make 125. He was talking about leaving and going up to 135, where he likely becomes an instant contender and with one win becomes a #1 contender. So, okay, there's some moving parts there with Figueiredo. Let's all see where that goes. Surprised me. Not a big word. Not a huge revelation by me. It put me into the bucket of surprise. So here we are with the trilogy, which in all fairness is the fight to make. If Figueiredo's going to stick around at 125, that's the fight to make. Him and Moreno are going to run it back. Something special about that. Not just fight number 3. Fight number 3 when fight 1 and 2 had different outcomes. Now you got to go to fight 3. I'd let it go. I'd have nothing to say. Wanted to come to you guys. Not overly entertained by either one of those guys. Wasn't the first time, the second time, and I'm only going to be the third time because I'm a pretty good actor. Dana comes out and talks about why he made the fight. He said some guy's name. I've never heard of the guy. That's not my fault. That's his. I live in this space. I've never heard of the guy. His name started with a P. It was like Pantaleo. We're going to call him Pantaleo. So Dana says Pantaleo was the right guy. Here's why. Here's why Pantaleo was the right guy. We went to Pantaleo. He can't fight in December, so we moved to the next best thing, which is Figueiredo. No story there. There's nothing. That is a big, fat, heaping nothing. Well, or is it? How the hell would Pantaleo not know he's ready to fight in December? I would have to start with that. How do you know you don't feel good 3 months from now? How would you know you're sick 3 months from now? How would you ever know that? And secondly, if your name's Pantaleo and you deserve to fight for the belt, which according to Dana, he does. According to Dana, this guy's done a great job. He deserves to fight for the belt. How do you get an opportunity to fight for the belt and you say no? How? Who around you went for that? Your manager and trainer, who should be your inner circle, who get a piece of the action, don't convince you, themselves, and each other we can have you ready by December. For God's sake, I could fight in December. I could probably fight near 125 pounds in this. I could do anything by December. What is today? It's September 20th, September 22nd, 3rd in December. And it's not just Pantaleo, this unknown Pantaleo, whose phone rang, got an opportunity, and his phone will not ring the next time. If everything was true and you were the rightful guy, you're no longer the rightful guy. You got punk in you. We don't put punks in for our championship because what if they won? So somehow Pantaleo has a crystal ball that knows he can't be ready in December. Let's take him at his word. If he doesn't think he can, then he can't. The only thing we got wrong here is thinking that this was some kind of a contender. Pantaleo, I'd love to tell you the rest of the story. I'm sure he has a side to it. I'm sure his team will reach out to me. I get this every single day. Somebody sees a video I made. Somebody on their team has to reach out and talk to me. I'm sure his team will reach out to me. I don't really care. I don't really care if he's 100% right. Why haven't they told the story yet? Why did they let their guy get thrown under the bus for being a bitch about a fight that allegedly he deserves? He's got a name that I can't confirm as Pantaleo. It's in December in an opportunity that I guess should have been his. I don't know who he is. And now there's a story going around that he's such an untough guy that I'm out. I'm not doing it. I don't want the opportunity. Why would they let that exist even long enough for me to come and scream in this camera to you? What kind of team is that? They don't get ahead of this story. They don't come out extremely clearly. They don't get on bended knee and say, we absolutely want it. We dream about it. Our prayers are answered. We're dealing with fill in the blank, and we will be ready to go ASAP. They just let it ride. Oh, we got an opportunity, and, we can't do it. Come on, man. There's a lot of guys to be scared of. Brandon Moreno just isn't him. In all fairness, you can respect Brandon. I respect Brandon. You could be appreciative of his skill. You could be a lot of really good things toward Brandon Moreno. If you're scared of him, apparently your name's Pantoja.